Hello students, welcome to 24th lecture of Emerging Domain in Electronics Engineering. In today's lecture, we will discuss enhancement MOSFET. In the previous lecture, we discussed the types of MOSFET that were of two types, depletion MOSFET and enhancement MOSFET. We discussed depletion MOSFET in the previous lecture itself. Now in today's lecture, we will discuss enhancement MOSFET. So let's move towards the enhancement MOSFET. First of all, we will see the construction of enhancement MOSFET. It is similar to that of depletion MOSFET with a very big difference, very noticeable difference. You will apply a thin layer of silicon dioxide as always. Then ohmic contacts will be pierced and terminals will be taken out, drain. Gate terminal will not be pierced, ohmic contact, because it is insulated, and this is source. Now if we are reading or understanding the construction of n-channel enhancement MOSFET, then the substrate has to be of p-type, as was the case of depletion MOSFET, so nothing new. Two n regions will be formed or connected to source and drain. But here the main important thing is that channel is absent here. Channel is not physically present in enhancement MOSFET. In depletion MOSFET, the channel was physically present, but in the case of enhancement MOSFET, the channel is physically absent. That doesn't mean that the electrons will flow this time without any channel. When there is no bridge connecting between the 2 points, then how will the current flow? So channel will be of course there, but it will be induced during the operation. So physically it is absent. So this was about the construction of enhancement MOSFET, where one point has to be specially kept in mind, that channel is absent over here. Now let's draw the circuit symbol of this enhancement MOSFET. Again we will draw like this. In the previous case, that is the depletion MOSFET, we were first of all drawing a vertical line that was representing the channel. But here the channel is physically absent. So it is physically absent. So therefore we will show the channel through dotted lines because it is physically absent. But the manner to show drain, source and gate is the older one. Gate is not connected to the channel, so I can't connect the gate to the channel. I had to take a separate terminal. Source or substrate is of p-type, channel will be of n-type, of course, because it is an n-channel enhancement MOSFET. Hence, the current direction will be shown as from p to n. So this is the circuit symbol. Now let's move on to the operation of enhancement MOSFET. And for that, I'll draw the diagram again. Silicon dioxide, ohmic contacts, this will not be pierced inside, gate is insulated, drain, source, n channel, so substrate will be of p-type, we will form two n regions or connect the two n regions to source and drain, but channel is absent here. For n channel, VDS will be always positive. And let's see for VGS. So now we'll again study the operation of enhancement MOSFET for three cases. The first case will be for VGS equals to 0 volt and VDS is positive. So let's move to the diagram again. As you can see, when VGS is 0, that means replace VGS by a short circuit and we are done, and only VDS will come into account. Now as we can see, the positive terminal of VDS is connected to the n-type region, which is connected to the drain. So the electrons, of course, in the n-type region which is connected to the drain will be attracted towards the positive terminal of VDS. And similarly, the electrons in the n region which is connected to the source will be repelled by the negative terminal of VDS. But there is no channel or there is no bridge through which these electrons can travel from source to drain. All right, so that means when there is no bridge, when there is no channel, current cannot flow. So id equals to 0 in this case. Id is 0 due to the absence of channel. Due to the absence of channel. Now second case, let us take VGS negative and VDS will be again positive. Now when VGS is negative, let's see by replacing it. So what happens? P has holes. Holes are being attracted towards the negative terminal of VGS and you will get holes over here. You will get holes over here. All the way holes. But do we need holes over here? We have already discussed that a channel should be of the same type as that of the regions which are connected to the source and drain. Then only current can flow. So the channel which would have been made up of electrons is now made up of holes, which is of no use. So that means the bridge is again not formed and ID is again equal to 0 due to the absence of channel. Now let's see what happens when VGS is positive. So let's replace VGS. Now what will happen? The positive terminal of the VGS will attract the minority carriers in the P substrate in this region. So minority carriers of P substrate, that is electrons, will be attracted towards the positive terminal of the VGS and they will accumulate here. Now a point will come, not immediately. Suppose you are giving a very small value of VGS. So the sufficient number of electrons will not be accommodated instantaneously. You have to wait for some time or you have to increase the VGS up to a value which will attract a sufficient number of electrons so that they can form a channel. So that means, first of all, as soon as VGS becomes positive, channel is not induced. So when VGS reaches a certain value which is called threshold voltage, then channel will be induced and current will start flowing. So at VGS is equals to VTH, ID starts flowing and it increases thereby. Alright, so this is what is about the operation of enhancement MOSFET. Alright, now Shockley equation follows for JFET, Shockley equation follows for depletion MOSFET, but here the equation that follows is, that is ID equals to some constant VGS minus VTH, because VTH has come into light over here. So VGS minus VTH whole square. Now let us see the characteristics of N-channel depletion MOSFET. And first of all, we will see drain characteristics. I hope everybody remembers. Drain characteristics is the graph of ID versus VDS for different values of VGS. Again, graph will remain same. And let it be it can't be for VGS 0, because at VGS 0 current is 0. At VGS negative also current is 0. So it has to be positive value. So let it be plus 5 volt. So current goes on increasing as the values are getting more and more positive. When VGS was plus 1, then it has not reached the threshold voltage. Let the threshold voltage be 3 volts. So after 3 volts, the current will start flowing and it will be rising thereby. So this was the drain characteristics of enhancement MOSFET N-channel. You have to practice on your own for P-channel as well. First, analyze the operation of P-channel enhancement MOSFET. Then you can yourself draw the characteristics. Now comes transfer characteristics. Transfer characteristics are very simple to draw. Graph of ID and VGS So at VGS 0, as we saw in the operation, at VGS 0 current 0, at VGS negative also current 0, and for VGS positive also it does not flow at a very small positive value. So let the threshold voltage is somewhere here, and then the current flows and starts rising. So in the direction where the current is rising, that is the enhancement mode, because the current is rising, enhancing, so it is the enhancement mode. So I hope you all must have understood the characteristics also, which are simple if you understand the operation. Now, as we learned in the case of depletion MOSFET, that depletion MOSFET is called normally on MOSFET. Similarly, enhancement MOSFET is called normally off MOSFET. And if you remember that why depletion was called normally on MOSFET, then I hope that you must be understanding, or you must have understood, that why it is called normally off MOSFET. The reason being that at VGS, when VGS is 0, current is also 0. ID is also equals to 0 volt. That is why it is called normally off, which was not the case of depletion MOSFET. In the case of depletion MOSFET, when VGS was equal to 0, current was not equal to 0. In fact, it was equal to IDSS. So that is why it was called normally on. That means even when the input voltage is 0, you are getting some current. And while in the case of enhancement MOSFET, when input voltage is 0, current is also 0. So it is called normally off MOSFET. So I hope you must have understood various differences also between depletion and enhancement MOSFET. The major difference is that in the case of depletion MOSFET, channel is physically present, while in the case of enhancement MOSFET, it is physically absent. Depletion MOSFET is called normally on, it is called normally off. Then you can draw the circuit symbols in order to show the difference. All right, you can draw the characteristics of both the MOSFETs in order to show the difference. So this is how we learn